ALEXIS SKYY has rebranded and y'all are sick. Hi my loves, your lady girlfriend on the way with culture, conversation, and community. In today's video, I'm coming to you all with some good commentary about Miss ALEXIS SKYY, Cucumber Queen herself. There's been a lot of talk on the YouTube streets, on the internet streets, about the sexual liberated girls are now becoming modest muses. Now, listen to this. Before we hop into it, make sure you like this video and subscribe if you like this type of commentary. And I want to start off by saying that whatever you do is what you do. Whether you want to pop the poom or Bible thump, it's up to you, sis. It's one life and you get to live it. Now, I do want to say that this whole subject and whole situation came about because Sabrina Peterson, who famously or infamously, I should say, used to hang out with ALEXIS SKYY prior to that whole Tiny and T.I. fiasco, girl, because what was that? Okay, what really was that? And Sabrina is like an OG Instagram boss up, used to be dancer, got locked up, came home, get it out the mud. Think like Coach Stormy, but I don't think she has as much power or influence. Maybe she does, I don't know. But you know, by my vendor list, I'm overseas in China. She's like a, you know, those Atlanta bosses. And her and Sabrina used to hang out a lot. Now, ALEXIS SKYY kind of, you know, went off the map for a little minute. She was dating somebody, she wasn't dating somebody. You know, never let a man play in your face, and cryptic tweets and this, that, and the third. And then I feel like she kind of dropped off the radar, which is good for her. I don't know how old ALEXIS SKYY is. I'm sure she's maybe approaching 30. Listen, everybody has the right to change. You know, she has that right. Nobody is going to stay the same for the rest of their life. What she did at 21, she's not going to do at 28, which is how old she is, by the way. It is no mistake that she is now having this spiritual awakening. She's devoted and, you know, giving her life back to Christ. She's dressing more modestly these days, even in the Fashion Nova pieces. And we can't stand it. And I think the reason that we can't stand it is because things that she does on the internet was so super highlighted, because she was an it girl. She was one of the girls who had the big voluptuous BBLs. You know, she was kind of like moving and grooving. She did not care. You know, ALEXIS SKYY, you know, walked so Ari Dawn could run, you know, if that is comparison, you know what I'm saying? Or did they come out at the same time? I don't remember. I feel like ALEXIS SKYY is a little bit of an OG now in this influencer, rapper, girlfriend, model industry. Now, she posted a video. I'm gonna try to put it here.
I require flowers. I require date nights. I require time. I require respect. I require loyalty. I require love. I require affection. I require reassurance.
I basically saying her requirements, and in her requirements she is saying, I need a man that's gonna rub my feet. I need a man that's going to send me good morning texts. Oh no, she's saying I require someone who loves me. I require someone who gets me. I require somebody who pays me. I require somebody, and she's going through her requirements. And Sabrina Peterson, you know, says something along the lines like, keep my name out your mouth, don't associate nothing with me. And you know, because Sabrina had recently made some content and it was very, very similar. Now, they probably had a falling out. I'm sure they most likely had a falling out, because why can't your good sister, you know, make it a trend? Now, I don't think that Sabrina intentionally made it a trend. Now, the girls in the shade room was like, well, why? Who is she, the requirements police? The backstory is they used to be good homegirls and they fell out. Now, you know, she's on this rebrand and she, you know, whatever the case, and then here I am trying to, you know, do my little content, which in Sabrina's own fence, she been doing that. Now you about to come and take it as swiper, no swipings, and you want to come into the core and give your requirements. No ma'am, Sabrina said, don't do me, da da da. And ALEXIS SKYY saw it on the shade room. She did nothing but follow, you know, her and God a new, you know, some page. And I said, what page is she tagging? Girl, ALEXIS SKYY done rebranded for real. She is rebranding in the way that Brittany Renner thinks she's rebranding. Okay? She has her in healing And it's basically daily affirmations, okay, with merch, healing conferences, and daily Bible scriptures, because again, she's devoted her life to God. Now, I don't feel any type of way about this, but I do think that the girl who we knew that was at the cucumber party was very much promoting this very dangerous lifestyle to a lot of young girls. A lot of young girls. And some girls older than her. Because even though the old heads want to be the young girls now, when the young girl, it's just too much. And I feel like they say, oh, I've had enough. And I'm going to, instead of walking my Louboutins over here to this new trick, I'm about to walk my Louboutins over here to a pastor. And I think that it sends this message to these young girls that, yeah, well, I did that now, but so what? But you're not really taking any accountability for all of the damage that you've done. Now, it's going to take some time for us to really believe that what she's doing is for real, unfortunately, because that's just the court of public opinion. It just is. She has branded herself in this way. So now it's like, is that really who she is? And she's just doing this as a money grab, because let me tell y'all, there's a lot of money in the religious and spiritual spaces. Don't get it effed up. Yes, she can get paid for club promotions, but she can also get paid to host these healing retreats. And a lot of them are just kind of just still a little starstruck from Cucumber BBL ALEXIS SKYY. Be for real. Be for real. That same audience that she had is not going to be the same audience that she has now. Now, granted, in the best case scenario, it should be. I would like that to be the case. You get what I'm saying? The girls who she improperly influenced, now she can properly, and I'm using that term loosely because, properly influence these girls. You get what I'm saying? Give them some positivity to make up for all of those sausage cucumber nights. Girl, I can't let that cucumber go. Did y'all ever see that cucumber footage at that pool party? Whoo, girl, that is triggering and flashback. But apparently ALEXIS SKYY had some hard times. She spoke out about her being trafficked, I believe. And I'm not saying anything about anybody's story because I do not know fully and completely. What I do know is these girls come on these platforms and they pop puss and they shake booty and then say, go get you a nigga that's about to go whatever. And then they go home to a Diddy. They go home to a Lil Uzi Vert, which whatever. Or they give their life over to Christ. And now it's like, y'all come follow me down the Yellow Brick Road. And that's my old life and I don't care. And come spend this money on my retreat. I feel like before you try to monetize, I feel like and I'm trying to find words because it's not like public shame. I think that you should have a little bit more humility before you're trying to capitalize off of your spiritual journey. That'll make me a believer. And I'm not the judge, I'm not the end all be all, or I'm not the standard, but I do think that it would be received better. Now, I think some people are bitter because she lived this lifestyle and they're just, some people really don't like girls who are pretty and it girls. People have those type of hateful tendencies. I don't get that. I just feel like, because she is beautiful and desirability politics does play a part on her ability to drop a hair care line, then to drop a beauty salon and to drop a lash bar or whatever, it plays a part. And where a lot of people are out here trying to get it and they can't. But if she want to lead people to Christ, go right ahead in her fashion over dress. What do y'all think about this? I feel like a lot of the sexually liberal girls are now trying to snag them a pastor man, a man of the cloth, okay, a man worth, no, I'm sorry, what do y'all say, a high value man, okay? She's doing the suit blazers. She's giving us, a high value woman, which I love for her. I love that for her because everybody deserves to feel and to be the person who they truly want to be authentically. Sometimes we're forced to present this mask and then somehow or another, like, the mask takes over us. Think about the Mask movie and Jim Carrey. Like, before you know, you can't even take that mask off and this is who I've become. So I'm curious to know what you all think about this. Do y'all think this is a money grab, or do y'all think that she is genuine in her journey? And if so, would you guys be following? Are you guys going to be tuned into what she has going on? Is she going to have the same type of staying power as she did before? I want to see how she can really truly leverage her stardom and celebrity now. You get what I'm saying? I'm interested to know what you all think about this. Drop down in the comments and let's get the conversation going. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.